Sir, I want to become a filmmaker, and I saw the kind of importance you gave to the kind of person you're working with, and you said that the minds you interact with, that thing. So, what would you suggest a young filmmaker? Like the characteristics or the personality traits that they should develop so that they are able to extract performances like yours from their actors?
There is no formula. People always expect there is a formula. Formula is there. For an acting, for an art, there is no formula. It's just a feel, and then if you just true to your feelings and then the story or something, whatever how you want to say it, and then practice it in your real life also. Don't be two personalities. When I make a film, I'll be like this. Normally, no. Practice in your life. Be that ethical person. Be that moral person, and be that personality. And then that will be very easier. But there is no formula. You read great persons' films and quotes, everything is okay. You just read and understand why he said it and how he said it. That's enough. But application should be from your mind for your life. And you should believe on your own self. That's what I'm trying to say.
That you really significantly highlighted about the fact about the negative characters that are being played as a villain, and we have already started seeing that the West has started understanding the character as well as the attitude behind those villains. However, in India, what we have seen is that there's always a conquer of good over evil. But we know that in a life, there's a very different dimension altogether. Not every time good wins over evil. And your characters has given those attitude to understand that there's a story which has been untold in the negative and villain characters. So, do you think in the future you would be dealing with specifically on the villain characters and trying to understand their mindset, like we have already started seeing in the West that people started looking deeply into the mental dimension of how the villains have been created and why they act the way they act?
Let me understand. First of all, thank you. It was very difficult to do continuously because the industry is in such a way that put a label that he is only fit for a villain. Suppose if you do something, they put a label, he is only fit for a villain, and then if the movie is success, it won't come in my name. So that is affecting my film's business also. It becomes difficult. And then sometimes they are not treating you well because you are just a villain. It's happening also. So I'm in the confusion actually. If you ask me, I'm in the confusion whether to continue to do or not. Almost I decided not to do villain anymore because I can't handle this. The lot of people they're coming up with villains and very typical, normal, and then they started asking me supporting character roles, and then they started asking me, okay, if you're not doing, then hero is calling and asking me, like they try to put an emotional pressure, which I don't want to face it anymore. So I don't know because I wanted to have to tell them that, and then more in it. I'm not feeling bad, but still there are restrictions when I play as a villain. They are controlling me so much not to overtake protagonist. And then sometimes it just goes in the editing also. So sometimes slowly it is happening. So I'm worried and then I'm confused whether to do it or not. So I decided, okay, let me not to do villain anymore, at least for some more years. Writers who sit and write the story for so many days, months and years, somebody will take. For an actor, he listens to the story and he prepare for it. He go to the set, but he has to understand the intention of dialogue in that moment. So actor's mind should be that much sharp to understand the intention of the director. It is not how to deliver it. Why we are delivering the dialogue in that scene is most important, okay? Not how to deliver it. You have to find the intention. Why he wrote the dialogue? What is the purpose? That's the most important. So not going and just delivering dialogue will not connect with an audience. We have touched the soul of the director or writer who wrote the dialogue. there are a lot of dialogues, which is not say may sounds very simple, but it get into very deep into you, right? Because the person who wrote the dialogue, he went very deep and he delivered to me. So if I do it here, then which means I feel like it is not good for my profession. I feel like I'm disrespecting my